Well, here we are at Herdsman Lake, and here we are with Gary Davies from West Aussie Reptiles. It looks like you have the best job in the business. Tell us a little bit about what you do.
Well, we go around educating kids on snakes, particularly reptiles, particularly snakes and venomous snakes, and teaching kids to leave them alone, not hitting them with a stick and not trying to catch the snake, and just educating them generally on our native wildlife and particularly snakes.
And how does our little audience respond?
Oh, they love it. Yeah, kids have a great time, as you've seen, holding the pythons. We teach them about not touching snakes to start with, and then at the end they get to cuddle some friendly pythons.
And what's some important information that you tell them?
Well, basically about leaving snakes alone. Most snake bites don't have to happen. People don't need to get bitten as long as they learn to leave the snakes alone. And it's starting with our kids now. We've got to change a generation of thinking that snakes shouldn't be cornered and hit with a stick and killed. They have every right to be here. And in fact, trying to kill them is the best way to get bitten. So ironically, if we learn to leave them alone, no one gets bitten and they're no longer dangerous. And I think sometimes the adults can't get that into their heads, but kids learn it very well. And if we can teach kids, we have a generation of change then. The kids benefit and our wildlife benefits.
All right, well, have you got any visitors that we can have a look at?
Visitors?
Any of your friends that you'd like to pull out and show us?
All right, well, yeah, we've got a couple of venomous snakes set up here.
Did you just say venomous snakes? Oh, that looks like a gigantic tiger snake. With its
bright yellow belly, generally a black colour. One of the most potent snakes in the world, but again, they're not aggressive. They've got an aggressive reputation. People think tiger snakes are aggressive, but they're not aggressive at all. And if left alone like any other snake, they don't want to bite a human. There's nothing to gain by biting a human. This is a hollow log, and we put it there. Now, if a snake's down on the ground, does he want to chase anyone? No. What does he want to do?
Hide.
He wants to find somewhere to hide. So, if he comes across a hollow log, is that what he wants? Yes! Now, if we see a snake, what's the best thing to do? Run over here. Is he going to hurt us if we're over here?
No.
And he's hiding in his log? Is anyone getting hurt?
No.
Do we have to try and hit him with a stick?
No.
No. We just let him go, and he's not dangerous to anyone.
Okay, so you seem to have convinced the kids, but I think I'll just stand behind you anyway. You know, just so, well, it's your time to shine. And far be it from me to get in the way of that.
That's Bob the olive python.
Alright, tell us a little bit about Bob.
Well, Bob's an olive python. They're found right across the top end of Australia. This one forms from the Kimberley. And they can grow, this one will grow to about 5 metres. The largest olive python measured was a Pilbara olive python that measured about 6.5 metres. Big enough to take small kangaroos or adult wallabies.
Wow. And you can feel all the little muscles moving underneath.
Very strong animal, and he's got to be strong because that's how he overpowers his prey. So he can be a lot stronger than he is now.
How do they typically eat their prey? Or catch their prey?
Will grab their prey with, they've got a lot of very sharp teeth in their head, and they're designed to penetrate fur or feathers and pull that animal into the coils. They'll wrap it up, constrict it, stop it from breathing. Once the animal's dead, then they'll swallow it whole. They can dislocate their jaws to swallow very large prey.
And how large do these things usually get to?
Yeah, the olive pythons can grow to 6.5 metres.
6.5 metres?
Yep.
So what's kicked off this lifelong dedication to these snakes?
I had a fascination with snakes when I was about 6 years old and never grew out of it. And I could just read everything I could at local libraries or anywhere I could get any information. Back then there was no internet or anything, so it was just libraries and reading books, and I just absorbed as much information as I could, and then turned it into a profession when I got older.
And so what was your mum's reaction when you told her you wanted to be a snake handler?
I think Mum got used to it at a very young age. I think she was used to finding strange things in boxes under my bed.
Okay, so if any of our viewers want to go and find some more information about snakes, where can they go?
Yeah, westausiereptiles.com.au.
Thank you very much. It's been a lovely day.
No worries, thanks.
I'm just going to keep Bob, so we'll take off. Come on, Bob, let's go, buddy.